Welcome to Corys Conscious Living. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? To lay down and get snuggly and cuddly and all warm in your bed? It's time to relax and let go of your day, to listen to a sweet story. Time to meditate and let your body start to fall to sleep. Jonah and Everley were laid down in bed. Cuddly and snuggly, everything was warm and safe and quiet. Everything was just right in their bedroom. The lights were just right. It smelled good, it felt good. Everything was perfect. They were falling to sleep and starting to have sweet, sweet dreams. In their dreams, Everley and Jonah found themselves together in a beautiful field. A field covered in yellow flowers. Big, bright flowers, and each one of the flowers looked just like the sun in the sky. There were horses in the field, 2 horses. There was a brown horse with a white diamond shape down his face. And there was a black and white horse, and she had mottled speckles all over her body. She looked like a cow, but she was a horse. These 2 horses were beautiful. They were shiny and tall and muscular. Their manes were super long and silky, and their tails were long and swishy. And they were just there hanging out in this field full of yellow sunshine flowers. It was a really pretty dream. Jonah and Everley decided that they were going to ride the horses in their dream. Jonah climbed on the brown horse with the white diamond face, and Everley climbed on the white and black horse. They wrapped their fingers around the horse's mane, held on tight, and started to walk around the field of yellow flowers. Just a very gentle walk. The sun was shining down. The clouds were big and fluffy in the sky. It was a beautiful day. And then in their dream, they found themselves at nighttime. Something very magical happened at nighttime to these 2 beautiful horses. At nighttime, they turned into unicorns. As soon as the moon came up and the sun went down, there was a transformation, a magical transformation, where all of a sudden the horses that Everley and Jonah were riding were now unicorns. They were even more beautiful than they were as horses. They were strong and bright. They had almost like an luminous glow around them in the dark, like a bright light all around them. Both Everley and Jonah were super excited with this dream. Super excited that they were sitting on the backs of unicorns. Where would these unicorns take them? What kind of journey did they have ahead of them? Well, first of all, they had to fly. Together, it seemed. It happened in unison that both of the horses, very slowly and carefully, started to flap their wings and lift up off the ground. The moon was shining off the wings, and the wings looked like silver. They were big and wide and strong, and the sound that they made as they swished through the air was very relaxing. It was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The kids held on to their manes really tight. They felt very safe though, very protected by the unicorns. They were flying higher and higher up into the sky, flying as high as the clouds. The moon looked really, really bright and full, like a big, bright torch in the sky. Jonah said to Everley, "What if we visit the moon?" Everley nodded. "Good idea, Jonah." And both of them told the unicorns, "Aim for the moon. We're going to fly to the moon." They flew higher and higher, way, way past the clouds. Higher, even higher still. It seemed like they were flying up for the longest time. And as they went higher and higher, both Everley and Jonah got more and more relaxed. It was like something hypnotic was going on with the light of the moon. It was relaxing their bodies, sending them into a trance almost. It was so bright and beautiful, like a moth to a flame. They kept flying higher, even higher still, until they found themselves flying so close to the moon. They could see the texture of the floor, the ground, the gravel, the lumps, the bumps. They were so close that they could see the man on the moon. He was there, waving at them with a big smiley face. He said, very jolly-like, "Welcome to the moon." The unicorns flew closer and closer, and they could see his face even clearer. He had the sweetest, softest eyes that looked just like small moons, and his big, smiling grin looked like a half-moon smile. His body was a little bit like a half-moon too, that somehow had legs and arms. But his face was so sweet and kind and jolly. Everley had an idea. Would you like to fly with us? Jonah said, You can join me on my horse, there's plenty of room. The man in the moon's smile managed to get bigger than it was before, so big, and he went really, really bright as if someone turned a light on inside of him. I would love to fly. He climbed on the back of Jonah's unicorn, and they started to fly around the moon. Whoosh, 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 as the wings pelted through the air. They flew to different stars and different planets. They seemed to fly all over the galaxy, visiting different far-off places. It was time for the moon to disappear and the sun to come up. They delivered the man in the moon back to his special place. And as they were flying away, he bowed his head to say thank you and gave them the biggest, brightest smile. And then the sky started to change. Daylight started to come in. The moon disappeared and the sun rose into the sky. And once again they found themselves sitting on the horses in the field full of sunshine flowers. And then a clinking and a clanking sound happened, and both of them opened their eyes. The clinking and clanking sounded like Mum was loading the dishwasher or something downstairs. Everley said, Wow, Jonah, that was an awesome dream. Jonah totally agreed. He said to Everley, Maybe next time we'll ride our unicorns to a different planet and meet different beings in the sky. How cool would that be? Everley agreed that that was a very cool idea. The end.